Gentlemen, reviewing it, there are some key players who were on that team 3 years ago who are back here tonight going for another title. We're underway. One and only meeting between these two teams was a classic, a shootout, 90-86 Drexel in Philly. That was on February 29th. The rematch unfolds here tonight.
And I think having those guys who've been through that championship experience is worth something.
Three key guys won a title. Miss for Stevenson Moore to begin play here tonight.
In a league full of really good point guards, Justin Moore is outstanding. Third team, and this is such a deep league at that spot.
Here's Williams looking for a roll. Back iron doesn't drop for him.
Best player on each team with the first shot. That's the way it should be. Coaches like that.
Turned over. Snoddy lost the handle. And it comes away to Drexel. Justin Moore, sophomore, third team All-CA this year. Oakrust team captain again. Good feed down low. Finish for Monroe.
Oakrust, that coach on the floor. What a beautiful backdoor pass.
Clark, fantastic last night against Northeastern in the first round. No hesitation for the transfer from Sacred Heart. Spin move, it's Mito for two.
And again, that was off the penetration by Aaron Clark. Got to stay in front of those guards if you're Drexel.
Cut for Oakrust. House trying to find the handle. 13 to shoot here for Drexel. They settle down here in the half court. Oakrust with 5. Here's House. Up top. Whoa! Deep three, an old celebration for Luke House.
Nearly a 40% three-point shooter. No more for his work ethic than his three-point shooting, but that was a big one right there early in this game.
Zach Spiker raved about the amount of time that Luke House puts into his pregame preparation throughout the week. Sometimes 2 workouts a day when they practice.
Calls him the
morning
machine.
Practice and then an evening workout. And Clark delivers from deep. Couple threes from the star guards of each team.
Clark with 19 last night, was 3 of 7 from long range.
Huge factor. Monroe spins, reverse layup, not there, and Snoddy. Defensive glass for Stony Brook. Clark again, good penetration. Snoddy, tough pass to catch. Mito just inside the free throw line for 2.
Yeah, the penetration again breaks the defense down, disrupts the coverage, and Mito has been the beneficiary twice.
7+ points a game. Second for Mito on the team in rebounding. A great start offensively. Williams to take. No finish to the rebound. Amari, stick back for 2.
He is really a dominant player on both ends of the floor. He sets up their defense by protecting the rim. And on the offense, he's a good facilitator.
Clark step back, coach. Tough shot, way long. Rebound from Monroe. For Moore. Who's running? Floating, hitting. Lucas Monroe.
The pin transfer. They call him the energy guy on that team, on a team full of energy guys.
No shortage of energy on a Zach Spiker coach team, that's for sure.
No, not allowed.
That is Coach Spike by definition. Here's Noel, the old school YMCA game. Case in point, scoop to the hoop for 2, he's done it again.
Right
what a
where
move.
He left off. Beautiful play. If you don't like to watch him play, you don't like basketball.
Oh man, super old school, super good. Monroe left alone. The scout says he can't shoot that. You know what? He can shoot it.
2 for 5 coming into this game. Only his 6th 3 of the year.
Wow. 3 threes on the season. Well,
50%, we may have to change the scouting
report.
report.
SeaWorld players are listening to the coaches, right? Hey, we're told on the scout, leave him alone. He buries it anyway. Stevenson Moore won't get a lot of room, that's for sure. over Oakrust. Tough shot. It was challenged. Loose change rebound. Monroe's off to a great start here. Moore in traffic. Waits for Williams to set up. Moore, good handles on Stevenson Moore. Wow. Pump fake, foul. And free throws coming up for Justin Moore, third team All-CAA when we return to DC.
There's the penetration, kick out, wide open, leave him alone. He's only shot 5 all year. Mistake.
Every March, Jersey Mike's turns money from subs into charitable donations.
And March 27th is Jersey Mike's annual day of giving, where 100% of sales from every sub are given back to the community.
And to kick off all that giving, Peter gave me an apron. I'm honored.
Looking good, Danny. We've got subs to make, though.
Yeah, now I know why you gave me the apron. Join us Wednesday, March 27th for Jersey Mike's Day of Giving. Be a sub above.
At UNCW's Cameron School of Business, we're all about action and experience. From applied learning opportunities to our study abroad programs, you'll get unique experiences that set you apart. Our distinguished Cameron Executive Network will mentor and prepare you for ultimate career success. Classes are taught by scholars and leading industry experts, ensuring you get the knowledge that truly matters. Visit us at csb.uncw.edu.
The Jersey Mike's CAA Men's Basketball Championship is brought to you by UNCW's Cameron School of Business, providing students with the business education they need to succeed. Visit us online to learn more about our world-class programs. And by Jersey Mike's, a sub above. We saw the Washington Mall reflecting pool from the Lincoln Memorial. Great view, great city, and the tournament continues here with the two mascots going head-to-head. I'm going to take the Dragon with fire.
Yeah, I think if the Wolfie can get in close quarters, he has a chance. But you're right, that fire is tough.
Generally. It was a friendly little head-to-head square up there. Good sportsmanship.
So far.
12-9 early. What are your early impressions here, Mac, of the game here?
Now, both teams come out really with the energy that you would anticipate with the semifinal berth on the line, and both teams kind of feeling each other out right now.
Drexel 20-11 this year, 13-5 in league play. Second seed, despite that great start to the year for Zach Spiker's bunch. One more free throw from Moore. But right now, the Charleston train is cruising down the tracks. They've won 10 in a row with their quarterfinal win today. Took care of Monmouth en route to the semis.
That'll be a contrast in styles tomorrow. Towson, tough half court on both ends of the floor. Charleston wanting to get up and down. I can't wait to watch that game.
It's going to be fun. Fritz Morris, Stanford transfer at 7 feet into the game. First time for Gino Ford. Provides valuable minutes, as Coach McCarthy said, off the bench now.
So enthusiastic about playing. From the time he warms up.
His warm-ups are fun to watch. Noah's fun to watch too. Crates again. This guy's just tough to stop.
Every shot is different. You know how you want repetitions, sameness all the time? He said, the heck with that.
Fourth leading scorer. 10 plus a game. Seawolves have 4 in double figures, and Williams is awesome. Take to the 10 for 2 with a left.
Wow. 6'10", long arm, bouncy.
Only 3-time CAA Defensive Player of the Year in league history. What an honor for Williams. And what a career in Philadelphia for him.
Yeah, he is certainly a special guy.
Does commit the foul. And Garfield Turner, the junior, had a double-double this year against William and Mary, will come in for the first time. Zach Spiker always got to be careful about Williams with the minutes and the foul management. I did notice, Coach, preparing for the game, that he only plays 23 minutes a game, which seems low for a star of that caliber.
Yeah, and preseason player of the year, but he's just not going to put up those kinds of numbers.
And you just know that Gino Ford draws up that play for Stevenson Moore because Williams is out of the game. He can't protect the rim when he's on the bench.
Yep, Garfield
nice take
Turner
for two.
there. Not the same defensive presence.
No doubt, take to the basket for McGee.
Sixth Man of the Year nominee, most improved player on this team probably from a year ago when he was injured.
Sophomore from Allentown, Pennsylvania. 6 times for him in double figures. And a good bounce for the Dragons off the bench. Stevenson Moore. Fitzmaurice thinking about a 3-ball, the big man. A little short this time. Loose rebound out of bounds, and it sticks with Stony Brook.
Of course, it doesn't take a bunch of threes. 7 for 24 now on the year. But with that much space, he's going to give it a look.
3 threes between these two teams so far. High scoring game. Threes were raining in Philly the last time these teams met at the end of February. Clark on cue. Hits a triple.
Wow. These guards have absolutely continued the same pace of success as they had last night.
Amazing. 10 between Clark and Knoll. And Stevenson Moore's got a bucket. Moore at the rim. Get it from 3. Long follow. Garfield Turner for 2.
Very nice. Kind of known as a defender, not the shot blocker that Williams is, but a really good post defender with his position, but that was a nice second shot.
Clark, nice take. Phillips to the basket. No finish on the baseline layup try. Loose change, tie up, possession goes the other way. You gotta love the want to from Sabri Phillip there, the grad student, with some major effort on the hardwood.
Right down the middle, nobody put a body on him. It talked about them needing to dominate in the paint. That's an example of what they're capable of. That's the backup center doing that.
Max Spiker told us that Turner would be key off the bench to spell Williams. When it comes to crunch time, we'll see a lot of number 22 in the white jersey.
A little zone action for Stony Brook. Didn't see much of that last night.
I don't think we saw much of it at all.
Bergen's kind of a pass first point guard in now.
Up top, way off the mark. Bergens from the Netherlands. He had a big game against Hofstra earlier this year, had 16 points. Transfer from Oral Roberts. So a lot of subs used by Zach Spiker heading toward the second media timeout. Fryas foul on the perimeter. Held there by Butler. His first foul leading us to a media timeout in DC. 19-16, second seeded Drexel lead on the Seawolves underway in the quarterfinals tonight. Back here in D.C., Dean Knoll overcoming a severe knee injury to return to the lineup for the Seawolves. Carly has more on the veteran guard.
Brooks, Gino Ford told us yesterday, when the Seawolves win, normally the guard, Dean Knoll, has a fingerprint on it. Knoll matched a career high 23 points yesterday, and Ford told us Knoll has played every single game this year, all the while needing knee surgery. He's not playing 100%, and Ford said in his 25 years of coaching, he's never met a guy who would play through the injury that he has endured, and he said he's tough as nails. Dave, get this, he goes, he's a guy who you'd meet in an alley, think you're safe, and then get your butt kicked. He said Dean Knoll, no days off for him, no excuses ever, and obviously a key factor today for the Seawolves.
A throwback, Smitty, no question about it. He's quite a story. 21 points against Drexel the first time these teams met. That was his first 20-plus point game as a Seawolf. And then 23, as Carly said a moment ago, matches his career best that he had at Cornell coming from the Ivy League. Gino said to us, Mac, this week, he doesn't need knee surgery after the season. He needs surgery today. He's actually playing in incredible pain, a bulky brace, and somehow gutting through this whole thing.
Yeah, he's amazing. And like we talked about, his skill set is unreal because you drill repetition. The same routine, the same shot every time. He never takes the same shot every time.
So creative. A miss for Clark this time. No out of the lineup for now. Bergens and company on the move here for Drexel, trying to separate a little bit.
Stony Brook staying in that zone right now.
Williams still out for Drexel. Bergens, good ball movement. Up top, a miss. McGee misfires from three. Rebound for Clark. Stevenson Morris on the move. Thinking three. Back iron miss. Fitzmaurice, long rebound. At the elbow for the 7-footer. Here's the big turnaround. He practices that a lot in warm-ups. Not this time. A jump hook from deep. That's about 12 feet away.
Both Bruce and McGee are the best perimeter options right now against this zone.
Williams will check in the next end ball. A bounce. McGee, a finish. Great feed from up top from Yamay Butler.
Didn't settle for the perimeter against the zone. A little back cut into the crease. Anytime you get into the gaps of the zone, you've got a chance to break the coverage down.
McGee off the bench all 30 games for the Dragons this year. He shot 41% from three in league play, but effective in tight quarters there for Drexel. Stevenson Moore the ISO, the one-on-one over McGee. Tough shot. Fitzmaurice to handle the rebound. Stevenson Moore, great hustle. Clark loves to slash through traffic. Bailout for Fry. He travels.
Good, solid defensive possession. That's what you expect out of probably the best defensive team in this league. There's the back cut of the wing. Just overloaded the zone. Too many people on that side. Somebody was open. Really nice cut by McGee.
Bergens, a senior from Europe, plays about 17 minutes a game. Jack Spiker goes pretty deep on the roster. Chris the off-ball cut. Williams back in at the high post. He'll take that. Lefty, little awkward-looking jumper from about 10. A back iron miss. Look at the hustle. Stevenson Moore kept it alive. Comes right to Clark. A reach by Bergens and a foul. Little too much contact from Jamie Bergens.
Bergens is a really good on-ball defender.
First foul on Bergens. And Knoll, the creative shot maker Carla just told us about, is back on the court here for Gino Ford.
Clean game. Neither team turning the ball over. Neither team committing a lot of fouls.
Gino told us this week that Knowles had his knee drained more times than he'll ever know. Lost count. The treatment he gets just to keep him on the court, keep him upright, and yet he performs at an incredibly high level. Case in point here. From the elbows, got another one.
He's perfect.
This guy's awesome. Maybe he knows we're talking about him, Coach.
Perfect on the day.
Oh. We saw him pregame carrying that huge knee brace out. I mean, the thing looks enormous. Butler on the end, three rattles out. And Snowdy has the rebound on the paint here for the Seawolves. Really good hops for Snowdy. Electric jumper. No, the back cut. This one blocked by Williams. The old school shot won't go, and Williams is there to shut the door. Oakhurst left alone on the end for three. Too strong. Rebound baseline is out of bounds.
Nice
McGee
play in
couldn't keep it
transition
alive.
by Yame Butler to set that shot up. Erases what was a really good move, but that's why he's the only three-time Defensive Player of the Year in the CAA.
186 career blocks, Coach. 5th all-time Drexel history. And the man is a force down low.
And his blocks were down this year, but I think he influenced more shots than ever.
Right. Zach Spiker told us teams didn't challenge him much at all because they know it's going to happen. Snowdy way short. Good defense from Luke House. On the other end, creating his Bergens.
Yeah, that's what he can do. Break you down off the dribble, get a little closer to the rim.
Stony Brook in a rut here, 1 for its last 8 from the field. Mido hit his first 2.
There's one. That's not a block, but he certainly kept that shot from going in the basket.
It's an alter, right? It's an effect. It's an influence. House other end thinking, three's got it! Luke House has got 2 threes. Gino Ford says, I've seen enough, thank you. Timeout, Stony Brook.
The dribble penetration, bringing the defense together. And on the other end, the back cut, but erasure.
What does 50 cents back on every purchase mean to you? Free lunch Friday? That gadget you've been eyeing? A night out with the fellas? With your Primus Perks checking account, you get 50 cents back with every purchase using your debit card and 0 ATM, overdraft, or annual fees. With this completely free account, you can watch the money roll in with every swipe and find the freedom to go further with your cash. Treat yourself to a little something extra on us. Primus, the bank that gets it right.
Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with Ticket Smarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeartRadio. Ticket Smarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the Ticket Smarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think Ticket Smarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed at Ticketsmarter.com.
This is where everything starts. It's a place of new beginnings, new opportunities, and a new identity. We are the Coastal Athletic Association, and from the beaches to the city streets, we are united to succeed at an elite level, in competition, in our communities, in our lives. This is the tide that lifts us, the fire that burns inside all of us. This is our moment, our new chapter. We are the CAA, and we are united in excellence.
Drexel in control here. Coach, what's going on with the Dragons on this run?
Anytime you can get into the paint and make the defense collapse, this is when your percentage from three goes straight up.
House, Okras, Oden, Williams, and 4 players are on the 2021 CAA championship team. Played at JMU. 25 points for House against UNCW. 5th-year player working on his MBA in Philly, along with Okras. 10 double-figure scoring games, a 2-time captain. Zach Spikers could not say enough great things about the leadership and the work ethic of Luke House.
Yeah, just describing his workout day was pretty amazing.
I got tired just hearing about that.
And it doesn't take a ton of shots, but he shoots 40% from out there, and almost 60% of his shots are threes anyway.
I like the description of the star drill. They'll make all those shots in a certain amount of time. We'll break that down.
From all 5 spots?
Yeah, very cool. 5-star dinner on the line. So that's the best part. Mido not this time. If you complete the feat in time, Coach Spiker takes you out to a 5-star restaurant. Pretty cool. Here's more. Turns, spins way too strong. He thought he was fouled.
did. Back in the game, replacing Jamie Bergens.
Stevenson Moore trying to change the game here. A back iron miss. Mito up high, can't find the rebound, but House does. A track down in the corner for Drexel.
Oakhurst has been very good against Stevenson Moore. Hadn't gotten a lot of clean looks at all.
House, the D2 transfer off the glass. Williams gathers and has a trip to the free throw line here for Drexel. 5 rebounds. Amari Williams here in the first half.
Yeah, sometimes it's better to just throw it up on the rim than bounce it to the post. That's just like a pass to the post when you've got Amari Williams in there.
What a presence he's been and what a career from England. Staying at Drexel with the big numbers these days. It's a challenge to keep a player like Williams on your roster with NIL and portal. Everybody interested in a player like that.
Yeah, it's interesting. They've got a lot of players who stayed around, like you mentioned, all the way since the 21 championship. This is a really dangerous time for Stony Brook. A little bit of separation going on, 9 points, not terrible at all, or early in the game, a lot of time left. But Drexel is so hard to score against.
Williams hits 2. 65% shooter from the free throw line. Zach Spiker told us this week in our chat with him that sometimes Williams on a switch defensively likes to match up with the guards for the other team. Finds it a challenge to physically shut those guys down. Here's Noel, another horse shot, not this time. With a left in the lane and a hook, but he missed everything.
He made 2 of those hook shots yesterday.
It would have gone in yesterday,
we
right?
came up out of our seats.
Fun to watch. Lead at 10. 7-0, Dragon run. On a bounce for Turner. House in stride at 3. Too strong this time. Oakhurst long rebound. House started out pulling the trigger again. California University of Pennsylvania transfer. But a big part of the Drexel run of success in Philly for Zach Spiker. Here's Moore, nice through traffic. Circus shot himself. Almost got that. Up and under to go, and a foul called on the rebound against Drexel.
Justin Moore has been watching Dean Knoll on the other end right there.
Man, dipsy-do. That foul's on Turner. Garfield's first. From Gaithersburg, Maryland. A lot of DMV kids here. District, Maryland, Virginia. It's a big recruiting area for both teams, but especially for Drexel.
Yeah, this area produces a lot of great basketball.
Man, does it
players.
ever. It's Morris the back end. 7 feet. Fakes the lefty. Can't hit this one. It's a good take in deep, but no finish this time for the 7-footer.
They had the size advantage over Garfield Turner, but Turner, again, a good defender, just not the shot blocker that Amari Williams is.
Seawolves are ice cold, coach. They missed their last 7, 1 for the last 14. House thought about a 3, then a 2, and declines both. Moore's not shy. Neither is Oakhurst. The captain, way too strong. Track down, save. Comes out to Moore. What an effort. Fantastic job by Monroe. Oakhurst in the corner. Would have been a dagger. They try to stretch the lead, but another miss. So Drexel cools down. Knoll trying to take advantage of traffic. Mr. Creativity. Here's Clark to seize part somehow. Big Drexel offensive breakdown, and Clark lays it in.
Yeah, you don't see many of those from Drexel, but all the way to the rim, uncontested.
Clark has 8, leads all scorers. Couple threes and that layup. Monroe did hit 1 3. Elbow jumper airborne way off. That's where the scout comes from.
Stony Brook really needs to get Stevenson Moore involved here.
Fitzmaurice, a 2-pointer's got it.
I can't give anybody at this level that much space and that much time.
15 points, team best 6 rebounds the last time these teams met. End of February, a classic in Philly. Does not look like it's going to be the same sort of shootout here. Moore back iron miss.
We got off to a fast start in this game, but it's settled down to the half-court game we thought about.
Sure has. And Moore commits the foul. Drexel has missed its last 8 and 2 for its last 13, so their scoring drought 3+ minutes. 3-0 Ford. rooting his team on here. He's enthusiastic because his Seawolves are within 6, 28-22 game. Grad student transfer from Sacred Heart, Aaron Clark. Coach, have been a big reason Stony Brook's in this position in round 2.
Yeah, leading the way with 8 points, shot it from deep, got all the way to the rim a couple times. Seas parted right there. He is such a valuable guy. Didn't get to play last year, but sure taking advantage of this extra year.
6-year player, one of 44 active players nationally with more than 1,600 career points, 350 assists. 4 years at Sacred Heart. Someone else started their career at Sacred Heart. Great star in the CAA.
Yeah. And
Tyler Thomas.
yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Right. We'll see if these old guards can hang in there along with Dean Knoll, who's playing basically on one leg. For Gino Ford, the 7th-seeded Seawolves trying to make the semis, the CAA tournament for the first time in school history.
Cody McGee back in. When Okrus is not in, McGee is the one on Stevenson Moore. Those two have come in and done a really nice job of keeping him from getting started.
One foul on Williams. We'll keep a close eye on that. Here's Clark, pulls away, has it.
Again, that time they did stay in front of him, but he got enough space to get that jump shot off.
6-0, Stony Brook run, and look at the Seawolves here.
That's why we just talked about him.
Right, to within 4, right on cue. I think the guys can hear us. He's got 10, Clark, only player double figures. House at the end responds. And ends the streak of futility for Drexel.
4 out of 12
for the senior
now.
captain.
4 out of 12 now from outside the arc.
Morristown, Pennsylvania, outside Philly. Clark travels.
Yeah, Clark knew he did. Usually players just don't agree with the official no matter what. There's the ball screen. House wide open. Ball screen against the zone's a little bit different. You know, it's hard to force them away from that. They've been forcing them away from the ball screen and man-to-man, but in zone, it can be even a little bit more effective than against the man.
A cut for House, not this time, from 10. Loose change for Clark. House takes 200 shots after practice with team managers from 10 different spots, 20 each. Got to hit 200 before he can go to the locker room and get ready for his next workout. Working well as Fitzmaurice hits another deep shot. for the Seawolves.
Yeah, just inside the arc again. 2 face-up jumpers, helping keep the Seawolves close.
Real big shots. Right in the game here. House baseline kicks out for Moore, thinking 3 up top. He's got it.
Wow, and again, House was the recipient of penetration, kick out. This time, he's the penetrator, the kick out to Moore.
First points for the sophomore from Archbishop Wood in Philly. He has a season-best 34 points scored by a Drexel player in the non-con against Bryant. So he's capable of really catching fire and exploding for Drexel. Another look for Fitzmaurice. They're going right at Williams, trying to get that second foul, and they've done it. They were hoping to get number 2 on the big guy. That's his second personal with $1:13 to go in the first half.
Here's the penetration against the zone. Flattens out, and Moore gets his first basket of the day.
That's got to be tough to see for Zach Spector, that second foul so late in the half. And Fitzmaurice off the bench, as we talked about, started most of the year. Has been a big factor.
Really has for a big guy, he's so energetic and so enthusiastic. Watching him warm up is a real treat.
It's tiring for us.
Like,
Courtside, he's got 5 points here tonight.
It's like 1 on none, and just he's acting like the defense is right there.
Sprints around. The starting lineups are being introduced. He's on the court, actually, ghosting through some shots. I mean, he just never stops moving, this guy. Misses the second. Track down rebound for Turner. Drexel cooling off. 2 for its last 12 after the great start here.
Stony Brook back in the man-to-man.
Bergens, the lefty, gets a roll.
That's what we talked about. That's where he's effective. Not going to beat you from long range very often, but is really good at penetrating. And here's where he's really good, at being an on-ball defender.
Knoll trying to get creative again. 17 to shoot through traffic. Foul. Always moving, never gives up. Playing on one leg, Dean Knoll will shoot free throws here.
Kind of just probes the defense, doesn't he? Search for a hole here, come back, go the other way.
Crafty.
Exactly.
Basketball IQ, savvy. What? Yeah, I have some other descriptive adjectives for this guy.
Yeah.
I just say old school, and the mustache too just makes it all.
Oh yeah.
It works.
The mustache,
it just works.
Clincher.
And he misses a free throw.
And he and Clark are very similar. Probe one way, try the other way. He was mad because he didn't get the and one.
Even more so, he missed the first free throw out of Medford, New Jersey. It's the second. 80.4% from the line. 16 double-figure scoring games for him this year. Nothing quite like these back-against-the-wall games. Stony Brook's 18-14, maybe a postseason event, but they want the big dance, and to get there, they got to win this game. Off to the semifinals for the winner. Foul call near the midcourt line.
Yeah, a good aggressive trap. You only have 2 fouls. Why not be really aggressive in that situation?
Only 3 team fouls. Stony Brook in the first half this late. That's rare. First on Knoll. Sabri Phillip marks up Moore here.
5 seconds difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
8 on the timer here to shoot for Moore. Thought about step back. Launches way off the mark. Long rebound, and Stony Brook's got it here with 7 ticks to go first half.
Stony Brook with a little offense defense right here for this last possession. Get those shooters on the floor like Fry.
See Gino Ford there, partner? He is fired up. Excited for the defensive stop. Final moments here, first half. Here's Clark to take. He floats, it's way short, and almost put his rear.